this whole judgment side of you, I think you need to do something for it every single day. Part of your daily routine should be something to do with judgment. So I don't know what exactly it is. It might be an affirmation about being non-judgmental, or loving people without judgment, or whatever it is. But I think something in terms of affirmation, you might want to do something as an activity. So for example, let's say that, the only person I live with is my dad, and this is the only person, right? Every day I might just write why I'm grateful for my dad, because that will make me be less judgmental and more grateful. Okay, so I think you should have some habit or habits every day, because it's having these habits which will keep the focus on you being non-judgmental. But if you just leave it, you've been judgmental for decades. So your natural path will be to go back to being judgmental. It's very hard for you to realize something one day and then suddenly tomorrow you're like, fine. And this is the same reason why I tell people to join programs like this, because I'm like, yes, you can get the answer. Okay, this is how you be confident, or this is how you don't be judgmental. But for you to actually implement it and make it a part of you, you have to keep doing this. You have to keep being exposed to it. You have to keep practicing it. And it has to keep going on and on and on. You can't just do it once, okay, this and that. Sometimes it can work like that, but some things don't. So I think there's something you got to do on a daily vibe. There's another thing that you need to do, which is you need to write a bit of a manifesto or a why statement as to why you don't want to be judgmental, right? And you want to remind yourself and read that to yourself every day. Like, what is the negative part about being judgmental? I know, like, if I be judgmental, I'm going to be doing a really terrible job. And I'm not going to be able to help people. And my whole purpose is to help people and to get them, grow them, develop them, move them close to Allah. If I be judgmental, if I do, it's like the enemy of my actual thing I want to achieve. This is why it needs so much work. And this is why it needs constant work every day. And this is why I would write down like a statement, even a half a page or a page or whatever, being very clear as to why I must not be judgmental. Right? And I would read that every day. And I'm saying reading this stuff every day, all this stuff, exposing yourself to it over and over again, it will make a difference, right? But then I do think that there is this stuff around your vision generally. Like, what do you want to achieve? What do you want your life to be like? All this stuff, as well as like how you want to contribute, the worksheets, all this stuff. You got to make time. You got to make time for it. I told you I'm working on this new kind of project and stuff regarding confidence. I swear I must have spent about anywhere 5 to 10 hours just speaking to ChatGPT over the last couple of days about this. The last 3 days, I think, I've spent about 10 hours speaking to ChatGPT. Wow. And I'm just like, I'm saying stuff and I'm doing research and I'm talking and I'm going back and forth for hours, just trying to like refine what I'm doing. And I think people really underestimate ChatGPT. Like I've been shocked by the kind of things that are coming up now. Based on, it takes work. It's not just, okay, ChatGPT, write a thesis for me on judgment and that's it, it's there. No. A lot of the stuff is very superficial, it's top level. But like when you get deep into it and you're going back and forth, like I was like, one of the things I was doing is I was writing an ad, for example, and the ad, it has 5 main parts. But with every single part, I was going very deep, having lots of conversation about a specific word and this and this and this. It was amazing. It was an amazing resource. It's like you've got like a genius sitting with you, just trying to help you with something that you're trying to bring to life. So I would definitely recommend that, you sit down and you kind of go through that stuff. Of course, do the worksheets and these other things I'm saying, but I do think you need to spend time on this because it removes the focus away. A lot of the times people are like dealing with, how they say first world problems. Oh yeah, I'm very upset that the flowers that arrived were green instead of blue. Yeah, like these kind of problems, we only have these problems because we don't have bigger things to think about, to worry about. And this is the same thing with a lot of people in their lives, that they don't have something bigger than themselves, so they just focus on drama. And this is why I always say, I say this to people, including my wife. I said, in the absence of drama is created. Okay, and what that means is that, like, if there's nothing going on, then the way your mind works is like, okay, I'm just going to create drama because we need drama to survive, right? But if you're like really busy with life and contribution and giving and helping and doing all this kind of stuff, drama, like the little dramas, you just kind of like, oh, forget it, let's just move on. Oh, my mom said this. It's not a big deal. You focused on this. You're trying to do this. Just move on. This kind of way of thinking.